Gotta love that 2020 logic when a company hires a very respected and prominent and all-time great athlete who also happens to be a black guy, and then you have people on Twitter in the comments claiming that that company is an ist company. They just hired a black guy, a very, very prominent black dude, a very intelligent black dude by the name of Deion Sanders, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Some people can make an argument he is the greatest athlete of all time. I believe he is arguably the best defensive player I have ever seen. A true, legitimate, lockdown defensive player. Deion was next level. He was also a baseball player. This dude was amazing. And he's had a great career after football because he's very outspoken, he's very charismatic, and I love Deion. So Barstool Sports makes the announcement today that they have hired Primetime. This is a match made in heaven as far as I'm concerned. Absolute perfection to bring Primetime Sanders over to Barstool Sports, and I think he's going to fit in perfectly with that entire brand. But of course, weirdos on Twitter, the first thing they want to do is scream racism because that's the narrative that they have been trained to believe from the company like ESPN and the mainstream. Because of course, Barstool is a threat to all of these companies because Barstool actually has a massive following, and they have recently been purchased by Penn National, and they have just taken things to the next level. And I love what Dave and Barstool and everyone involved with that company has created. They are controversial. Why? Because they are honest. Because in 2020, if you're honest and you don't speak with a PC filter, you are controversial. Barstool is as real as it gets, and I love everything they have going on. But let's go over here. So we've got Primetime's announcement, and
Gold jacket coming to Barstool.
How excited he is to be at Barstool. I got to put my headphones in right here. He's just talking about how he's excited to be at Barstool. Let's listen to what Primetime has to say.
NFL 100 greatest players coming to Barstool. I got a blue one for the College Hall of Fame coming to Barstool. Faith, motivation, spiritual guidance, baby, I got that too. And a real opinion on almost every sport. I got that too. Now, I have the platform that I can spread what I got to the masses. Oh, baby, thank you, Barstools, as the young generation of fans that I want to help cultivate. I want to mold you. I want to talk to you. I want to speak to you. See, I love to speak my mind, and now, baby, I got the platform to do it year-round. Controversy ain't never scared me. See, podcasts are the future, and I'm so excited about this opportunity, but I'm also excited to continue my relationship with the NFL in some capacity. NFL been good to me, baby. NFL has been good to me. I can't just abandon them. I'm still gonna kick it a little bit. I got a lot of folks that I love and I admire them, but content distribution is where all my kids and the kids I coach get their info. Barstools, baby, is where the next generations of fans are. And guess what? I'm right where I want to be. So if you didn't know, now you know. Primetime and Barstool. I like that. Primetime and Barstool. I like that. If you don't know, baby, now you know. You heard it, of course.
So there it is. I mean, dude, man, that's awesome. Like, how can you not be hyped about that? But of course, here we are. Prime. You do know about the racism, right? What racism are you talking about? Like, there is no racism at Barstool Sports. These people are so stupid. And the best part is it says, I hope so, but as a black man, I do everything I could not to bring them more attention and money. I thought some of Barstool stuff was okay, but the CEO doing some racist shit turned me off. The CEO? You mean the CEO named Erica Nardini? Because you are trying to say that the CEO is actually Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy is not the CEO. If you knew anything about what you were talking about, you would know that Dave is not the CEO of Barstool Sports. But of course you don't know that because you're not actually interested in the things that you're claiming to be offended over. You just heard somebody say something and you're running with it because you want to be a fake victim, because you want to continue to push that fake narrative. Deion Sanders is obviously someone that can think for himself. Deion Sanders has sat down and had meetings with these people, shook their hands, and signed some type of agreement. I'm pretty sure Deion knows what he's doing. But hey, you're on Twitter, and you're a professional victim, and you heard from probably an account on Twitter with 12 followers that the Barstool CEO was racist, and you didn't even do any research to realize that the person you guys are trying to attach that to is not in fact the CEO, but that would require actual work and research. And this all comes down to Dave said a rap lyric like 5 years ago dropped the N word during rap lyrics, and they're trying to be offended over that. That's essentially where we're at with this. So again, this is the nonsense of, we want representation. You need to hire more people of color, and then you hire a black guy, a very, very famous black guy, all-time great athlete, and you're holding isms over their head. And what are these isms that you're holding over their head? Well, because Dave said a rap lyric 5 years ago. But if he's listening to rap, that means he likes rap music. Yet you're holding him accountable saying he's an ist because he repeated a lyric? Do these people actually live in the real world? No, they don't. They live in the Twitter world, the weird Twitter world. But I am perfectly happy with Primetime being at Barstool. I think it's a great move. I don't know if it'll last for the long term. I'm not sure. I think it's a good fit. It really is. To me, Deion Sanders being there with that personality and that brand, I think it's a perfect match. But we'll see how it all plays out. Ultimately, the SJW is losing their mind on Twitter again. And that's not the only comment. There's more. There's more people in the comments claiming that Barstool is ist in this. Same thing happens to Geeks and Gamers on a much smaller scale. But that's where we are in the nonsensical world of 2020. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for subscribing to Sports Wars. Check out geeksandgamers.com, our website. We have forums over there. You can get a profile. You'll have your own blog. And for $10 a month, if you're interested, you can join our premium subscription and have access to exclusive live streams from myself and the team. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.